Hey guys, welcome to the brand new episode of Millennials of Nepal. र आज हामीहरूसँग हुनुहुन्छ the actor Karma, who's going to talk about a lot of things regarding his life, because this is a lifestyle podcast, right? So we're going to talk about finance, we're going to talk about movie industry, we're going to talk about a lot about culture and also savings and whatnot. You just got to tune in. And yes, of course, this episode is brought to you by Hills and Clouds that I'm wearing here, right now. So what you gotta do is stay tuned, because you're up for some amazing conversation between two amazing guys. Yours truly and Karma. Hello Karma Dai.
Hello.
Good morning भन्नु पर्ला. It's morning, though it looks like afternoon हैन. So Dai, how is it going? धेरै दिनपछिको भेटघाट तपाईसँग.
Going okay. So far ठिकै भइराछ भन्नु पर्यो. Though nothing is all right. But going good, going okay.
कतिको यो अनिश्चितताबाट अब झनै डर लागिराछ त. डर त्रास छ कि?
अब डर मानेर पनि के गर्नु हैन. लाइफ हेज टु गो अन भन्ने सोचमा छु. अब कतिन्जेल भित्र थुनेर बस्नु या कतिन्जेल केही नगर्नु भन्ने पनि हो. सो त्यही सोचलाई अलिकति बलियो बनाएर बाहिर निस्किने, यताउता गर्ने, लाइफ हेज टु मुभ अन, लाइफ हेज टु गो अन भन्नेमा चाहिँ त्यो सोच लिएर अगाडि बढिरहेको छु.
The last 5 years we've experienced so much, from earthquake to embargo, हैन, अहिले आएर COVID. Last 5 years चाहिँ अलिकति रोलर कोस्टरै भएको छ. I mean, like the whole life has been a roller coaster since the insurgency time, हैन. Our generation, millennials, have gone through a lot, especially. Has it prepared you for tomorrow? Like also you feel like जुन क्राइसिस भएको थियो 5 वर्ष अगाडि because of earthquake and embargo, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि यो क्राइसिसलाई फेस गर्नलाई तपाईलाई आँट दिएको छ कि? How have you taken it?
Yeah, obviously, I think I'm ready to face it. I do not know. I cannot say what will happen or what will not happen. For example, like you said, during the earthquake or even during the civil war, त्यति बेला त अलि बच्चै थिएँ. त्यही पनि त्यो पनि कुरा जोड्दाखेरि प्लस पछि आएर the insurgency embargo, because I was in the field at that time. अब त्यो आन्दोलन हुँदाखेरि पनि I was in गुरुकुल. So गुरुकुलबाट we used to go to the streets. हामी कर्फ्यू तोडेर हामीले आन्दोलनहरू गरेका थियौँ. So I have that experience. अनि प्लस अर्थक्वेकमा पनि Saturday was the earthquake. By Monday I was already in Sindhupalchok and going to Sabha.
Exactly.
I was in the field doing something. The same thing with यो blockade हुँदाखेरि पनि I was in जनकपुर, विराटनगर. So I think अहिले त्यो सबै एक्सपिरियन्स गरेकोले अहिलेसम्म आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ what I have taught myself is that you have to face it, obviously. तर डराएर चाहिँ हुँदैन है. What is happening भन्ने त्यो फियरलाई अलिकति कम चाहिँ गरेछ कि because of my past experiences with the tough times that we went through. And it helps me to कस्तो भने to know the situation better and to move accordingly, to act accordingly. हैन, अब अहिले पनि भइराछ. ओके 2-3 महिना त घरमै बस्यो सुरुमा, फर्स्ट फेज अफ लकडाउनमा. पछि आएर बिस्तारै रियलाइज भयो र बाहिरको सिचुएसनहरू पनि हेऱ्यो, इन्टरनेसनल सिचुएसन. I came to know that this is nothing is gonna happen if you just sit home. मतलब इकोनोमीको मात्र कुरा होइन या हुन्छ नि अब के भोलि के खाउँ भन्ने कुरा. यहाँ कस्तो भयो भने मान्छेले मेन्टली दे आर गेटिङ डिप्रेस्ड. कतिजना मान्छेहरू भोकभोकै मरिरहेछ, सुसाइडको रेट्सहरू बढिरहेछ. अब कोरोना, yes, it's a problem, but I think we have to face it wisely. के गर्दा हुन्छ त स्टेपहरू लिएर अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने एउटा भनौँ न सिचुएसनमा आएछु. र त्यसरी नै I think I've been taking it. And obviously fear भन्ने डर भन्ने त कसलाई हुँदैन, जसलाई पनि छ. तर how do you take it मा चाहिँ भर पर्छ.
Alright people, so this is Millennials of Nepal. I'm Pradhan. Here with me is the actor Karma, who I call Dai because he's my Dai. We've known each other since a very long time. Our family friends, we have family friends as well. And well, we're just talking about lifestyle because this is a lifestyle podcast, right? So Dai, it's pretty much obvious that changes are bound to happen. and change is the only constant thing in the whole probably universe है होला हैन वर्ल्ड त जानेकै छौँ probably and युनिभर्समा पनि होला त्यही कुरा अब 15 वर्ष तपाईले फिल्म खेलेको भइसक्यो हैन सिन्स your first film released हैन अब आउने क्रममा what changes would you like to see in films
What changes would I like to see?
किनकि you've already played in like 30 plus films हैन you've done varied genres of films different experiences
No, that's a good question asking me what changes would I like to see. Obviously, I would like to see many changes.
Since you know Kundun has also started in films now.
Yeah.
He's making his way.
Making his way. Yeah, but if you ask me what changes would I like to see, obviously I have many answers, many advices. But it's custom. Like you said, it's a natural process. Like what Bob Dylan put it, times they are a change, which it keeps on changing. अब मैले 10-12-15 वर्ष अगाडि सुरु गरेको मुभिज एन्ड अहिलेमा चेन्जेसहरू धेरै भइसकेको छ knowingly unknowingly directly indirectly हुन्छ नि so I'm sure there will be changes तर what changes would I like to see personally भन्दाखेरि भने it's maybe my personal greed also obviously you have to make better movies that would
that's very vague answer
no I know I'm starting vaguely because that's something that everyone would want to tara maybe my personal त्यो चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने movies that would last पछिसम्म हेर्दाखेरि पनि एउटा cult एउटा thing like I'm watching it after 20 years and I'm like wow राम्रो फिल्म बनाएको छ and there are examples of these movies
like every generation could relate to it at any given point of time
directly भन्न खोज्दा के भने अहिले जुन मुभिजहरु बनिरहेको छ I don't think if I'll be able to relate it after a year or two also I'll forget about 10 years 20 years हैन so I think अबको सिचुएसन अनुसार चाहिँ we should stop doing that just to put money in our pocket we are making these things भने सोचबाट चाहिँ अलग हटेर no I will make movies that will run for a long time that run भन्दा पनि that people human beings will be able to relate to it एउटा त्यो अर्को एउटा चाहिँ not just in context of Nepal or Nepali movies but also internationally pani there's so many international movies that we watch with subtitles the language that we don't understand and we can so relate to it and say wow it's so there because we all are relating with human emotions right if you can relate to it if you can put yourself in that character and see this could be me or this had happened to me I think that is where it excites me so I think it's my personal greed also that's what I say that is what I would want to see that change
you change को definition अहिले यो भनौं न यति धेरै काम गरिसकेपछि वर्षौं काम गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ this thought has taken shape or was it when you initially started was it the kind of thought you came in with
I think it was there from before with the movies that I watched growing up or which the plays and theaters that I did from different international playwrights be it Henrik Ibsen or Albert Camus or Shakespeare I can name a lot so I think these playwrights and their scripts their plays their stories also very much inspired me because of Shakespeare त कहिले लेखेको प्ले हो हेनरिक इब्सनले कहिले लेखेको प्ले हो हुन्छ नि सो and ओभिडले लेखेको प्लेहरु these are like wow I can still relate to it and it's still I can with the situation of any country I can relate to it भनेर भन्यो भने त त्यो कारणले पनि I think this is what I should be doing है भन्ने एउटा त्यो इन्ट्रेस्ट चाहिँ जागेको हुनुपर्छ र obviously sad or विडम्बना के भन्यो भने त्यसरी भइरा छैन हैन स्पेशली इन द मुभिज अब थिएटरमा त what we do is we take an international play and we just adopt it नेपालीमा and we do it and त्यसरी हुन्छ तर मुभीमा we are not being able to do that अडप्ट गरे पनि जे गरे पनि एउटा भनौं न the language that you have to show, or the way it's been done, the screenplay especially, or the script writing, त्यो पकड चाहिँ त्यसरी मुभिजमा चाहिँ हामीले दिन सकिरहेको छैन. That's the sad part. And that's the change that I would like to see.
So, what brings me to the next question is, like, you now being a senior actor now, होइन सिनियर भन्नु लाइक एकदम बबाल एकदमै भनौँ न ओल्ड एज भन्नु खोजेको होइन कि what I'm trying to tell is like 15 years is a long time and you've seen things changing, you've seen people coming in, people coming go, like, you know, going out. यो दौरानमा like being an actor yourself, have you felt like तपाईले चाहिँ इम्प्याक्ट केमा दिन खोज्नु भएको र इम्प्याक्ट नभएको, where you fell short as an actor or as a person in the film sector? एउटा कमजोरी पक्ष चाहिँ
in the movies, yeah, obviously, as an actor I do my part, that's acting. I perform and I'm done, right? र जसरी मुभिज बनिन्छ या मुभी हिट हुन्छ कि फ्लप हुन्छ या how the movie comes up, shapes up भन्नेमा चाहिँ I don't have any hand in that. किनकि pre-production, okay, we rehearse this and that, and then shooting time we shoot, and post-production dubbing ho, promotion ho, we don't have much hand to it. So tesma there are many times when I develop a character, I prepare myself and I go to the shoot, and then the outcome niklindakheri is totally different. It's not according to what I visioned. Obviously there are many different challenges for the director to do that also. It's not only the director, it depends on the cinematographer, the sound, lights, many aspects. So many times I felt that if done in a different way, if done in a better way, my vision to portray my character would have been better. भने त्यो त भइहाल्छ. र the reason that happens is because during the shooting time, हैन, हामीले एउटा क्यारेक्टर त्यो गरेर मतलब तयारी गरेर गइरा हुन्छ सुटिङको लागि, तर maybe at times the cinematographer or many times the director is not capturing it, looking it as I see it, हैन. So it's totally different. धेरै जस्तो अब तल माथि त तलै भइरा हुन्छ हैन, माथि त नभनौ तल भइरा हुन्छ, तर many times I've seen it feel terribly. So
does it frustrate you एकदमै like के गरेको भनेर?
Obviously it does. अब
do you express them at that given point of time? के भएछ भने maybe, you know, take another shot.
अब फेरि यो कुरा चाहिँ के हो भने I know it once. अब रिहर्सल गर्दाखेरि कस्तो हुन्छ, स्क्रिप्ट लिँदाखेरि त they'll come and give you the script as if अब यो त अस्कर चाहिँ जित्ने स्क्रिप्ट जस्तो हलिउडमा हैन, ओ दामी छ ले कमाल छ, the story and everything. तर it all depends on screenplay. अनि त्यो all depends on how you shoot it first and then how you edit it. जुन we are not, I don't even look at the screen when I'm shooting to take or because I'm confident in myself. I do it finish. कहिले काहीँ भएन भने okay, let's do one more, let's do again भने ओ director ले advice गर्छ, oh I say that, right? So त्यो हामी actorमा चाहिँ त्यो ज्ञान नहुने भएकोले we do not know what director or the cinematographer is doing or how he is editing it, the editor भनेर त्यो नभएकोले चाहिँ it comes out to be totally different. र what I was saying is you know it when it's being filmed. कति चोटी चाहिँ हुन्छ नि, एउटा pre-productionमा एउटा vision लिएर गइराछ, you are shooting, and then when you go to the shoot 1-2 days 3 days you will know by how त्यो कसरी काम गरेको तरिकाले थाहा हुन्छ यो हुन्छ कि हुँदैन भनेर. And then obviously you try to make it your way at times by saying it to the director, by talking, तर it hardly works out because actually set मा गएपछि people are in different त्यो, अनि I don't want to create a mess with it first by arguing or by doing that. That's not me again, अनि it's not going to help the producer because यतिकै daysहरुको त्यो भइरा हुन्छ, and if it elongates then it's
sometimes you just have to let things go.
Yeah, so जति पनि गर्यो, it's the homework that we do in pre-production. That's why I tell my film crew also that जे पनि गर्यो सुटिङको अगाडि गर्ने हो. सुटिङमा गएपछि I'm not going to say यो त्यो भनेर, र फ्लोरमा गएपछि चाहिँ थाहा हुन्छ कि काम भइरहेछ कि छैन भनेर.
Mostly there is a gap.
Mostly there is, तर कहिले काहीँ चाहिँ maximum धेरै ग्याप हुने पनि गर्छ which really frustrates.
सो यस्तो प्रोफेसनमा जहाँ चाहिँ तपाईँको आफ्नो करियरको छ नि लगाम नै तपाईँसँग हुँदैन होइन all you can do is probably do justice in front of the camera होइन and for the scene that you're working on that too you don't know कसरी एक्जिक्युसन भएर निस्किन्छ भन्ने कुरामा इन्सेक्युरिटी कति हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ इन्सेक्युरिटीले तपाईँलाई कतिको बदर गर्छ यस्तो बेला बिकज you know faith of actors actresses directors producers changes every Friday भनेर भन्छ नि त कतिको इन्सेक्युर हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ
Well, what I'm secure about is my work that I do, my performance that I do. In each and every shot that I give, I try to give my best. And okay, so if that is there, then I can sleep well. होइन अब त्यो पनि गरेको छैन मैले भने चाहिँ हुन्छ होला पक्कै पनि होइन अब कतिवटा त्यो पनि भएको छ whereas maybe I was bit not up to it and I didn't भने पनि भएको छ होला but you never know अब नहेरिसम्म थाहा हुँदैन के छ कसो छ भनेर. So I think I satisfy myself by saying I give my best. Now it's like I said, it's up to the makers to do it. It's not up to me. अब फिल्म हिट हुने फ्लप हुने त प्रोड्युसरको हातमा हुन्छ, not even the actor or the director at times. It depends on how they promote it.
Robert Pattinson recently made a statement saying it's not entirely up to me that if the film will work or not.
Obviously.
And I pretty much vouched for him.
Yeah.
Because I had a argument or a discussion sort of with a friend of mine. They were like, actor kai हातमा हुन्छ this and that. I'm like, actor ले खाली एउटा justice गर्न सक्छ एउटा scene लाई. त्यो scene बनाउने मान्छे director हुन्छ, पछाडि cinematographer हुन्छ, हैन? त्यो there's a different process that goes into it. भन्दाखेरि they were not up for it.
Once you go to the floor shooting मा director ले यसरी कप उठा भन्यो भने यसरी उठाउनु पर्यो. हैन म यसरी उठाउँछु भनेर हुँदैन. Because it's his vision. Okay, I have my vision way to do it. The director like यसरी नै चाहियो भनेपछि मैले यसरी नै गर्नु पर्यो. I have to say हुन्छ सर म गर्छु भनेर. Because it's his vision and I have to respect that. मैले हैन म यसरी गर्छु या म उठेर गर्छु भनेर भनिराख्नु पर्दैन. I never know what his vision is, how he wants to do it. That's why many times I say that actors, we are just the director's puppet. Director ले उठ भने उठ, बस भने बस. Okay, I can have my say to it. But if he doesn't like it, then I have to follow his order. Otherwise, the chances are that actor हाबी भयो भने चाहिँ अब director भन्दा actor हाबी भयो भने चाहिँ and we actors are selfish. मेरो scene अलि बढाइदेऊ, मेरो line अलि मेरो 2 लाइन छ भने म 5 लाइन भन्छु. त्यो हुने चान्सेसहरु धेरै छ के. So which the director will not be able to say no. So जहिले पनि मलाई के भन्छ भने director is the captain of the ship. He is up, you just everyone is below. And you follow him. So an actor, I don't think should be above the director.
You've worked in many multi-starrer films, be it Loot, be it Kabaddi, and the name just goes on. अहिलेकै यही सन्दर्भमा तपाईँले जुन भन्नुभयो have you ever felt like your actor or your actress को धेरै लाइन भयो or यता उता भयो that again insecurity of wanting a little bit of more space in the film or more line in the film. Have you ever felt that way? Does every actor feels that way? What is it like that?
Look, especially मलाई के भन्न चाहन्छु भने like what I said, director ले decide गर्ने हो. So even if they are having that or not having that, it's solely up to the director. To how does he want to do it at that moment while he's shooting. And फेरि कस्तो हो भने एडिट गर्दा त it will be after 2-3 months. You go editing. अब त्यहाँनिर गएर there is another brain who is working behind it. So त्यहाँ के हुन्छ कस्तो हुन्छ उलाई के थाहा नै हुँदैन के. त्यसमा पनि अब को हाबी छ त, डाइरेक्टर हाबी छ कि एडिटर हाबी छ. कहिलेकाहीँ एडिटर हाबी भइदिन्छ. Okay. Actually that's how it should be. In a way that editor दुईजना मिलेर दुईजनाको ट्युनिङ भएर ओके यो राम्रो छ यो राम्रो छैन यसलाई काटौँ यसलाई राखौँ भनेर. तर obviously फेभर गर्ने कुराहरु पनि आउँछ. You are the director's favorite person or favorite this and that. It happens that way also.
Has there been any cases that you've been the director's favorite or you've been the director's least favorite?
I mean, I don't look at it that way because.
But have you felt it? Have you felt it?
Many times when we work, we have friends. जोसँग पनि मैले काम गरेको छु र I always tell them, you do it professionally. म भएर यो गर्नु या नगर्नु होइन यु सी बिकज अल्टिमेटली यु आर गोइङ टु मेक अ मुभी द्याट यु वान्ट टु प्रेजेन्ट इट टु समवन होइन त्यो त आफूलेको लागि बनाएको होइन नि त अरूको लागि बनाएको होइन नि त बनाएको हो नि त सो राम्रो हुनु पर्यो राम्रो हो भयो भने राख राम्रो भएन नराख द्याट्स व्हाट आई से आई एम भेरी मच ओपन टु द्याट त्यो कुरामा चाहिँ
Have you had a tussle ever, like with these factors?
Well, yes, obviously अब काम गर्दाखेरि
And have you worked with them again?
Agreements and disagreements भने भइहाल्छ होइन so yeah you argue a bit you this and that okay के हो भने त्यो भइहाल्छ but ultimately I leave it up to the director and yeah I've worked with directors who I mean that's the best way to work जस्तो पनि लाग्छ because at least you're trying to take out something out of it होइन
यस्तो भएपछि होइन कहिलेकाहीँ आर्ग्युमेन्ट भएपछि डिसएग्रिमेन्ट्सहरू भएपछि do they approach you for work again or do they not? What has been the experience like? अहिलेसम्मको तपाईँको पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्समा कस्तो भएको छ अहिलेको ट्र्याक रेकर्ड चाहिँ?
That's a personal question. But yeah, obviously मैले काम गरेको जति पनि छ I have been very good friends with me. So I worked with them again. र कामै नभएको या भएको चाहिँ सुरुमै हुन्छ भएको छ अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ that they come up with the script, they show me, I read the script and say like अहिले चाहिँ I think I don't do that तर सुरुमा I used to say मलाई तपाईको स्क्रिप्ट मन परेन क्यारेक्टर मन परेन and they would never come to me again.
हो र never?
I would be interested to do it saying like यो changes गर्नु उ changes गर्नु and most of the people there I think offended when I say I think when not only me I know other actors also who say that and we have decided maybe तपाईको स्क्रिप्ट राम्रो छैन तपाईको क्यारेक्टर मन परेन भनेर भन्नु भन्दाखेरि पनि maybe we would just say मेरो फुर्सद छैन
so that's the best way to say
मेरो I'm occupied with फुर्सद छैन भन्दैन I'm occupied with something very polite way very nice way हैन I think that's the best way to get out of it अनि पहिला चाहिँ I used to say directly that I didn't like the script or I didn't like the character let's make
that didn't fare well with you
and they didn't come back to me again
I was watching
and I think which is for a good thing for me
yeah bad for business though right
bad for business yes that's why I started realizing and I said त्यो भन्दाखेरि I have to maybe put it other way saying अहिले चाहिँ टाइम छैन अर्को प्रोजेक्टमा बिजी छु पछि गरौँला भने which is a polite way to say that
दाइ अब I was watching this interview from this YouTube channel called Film Companion के
okay
हैन अनि त्यसमा सैफ अली खानलाई बोलाएको थियो अनि he was like आमिर खानले उसलाई सिकार गरे के उहाँलाई सैफ अली खानलाई whenever there's this wardrobe thing and you don't like the wardrobe and you don't like the clothes the best way to say no is don't go and exactly say no because the people are going to get offended say this color is unlucky for me superstitions work big time in Bollywood भनेको थियो रे के आमिर खानले and he chose to do that and he never had to say no but come up with excuses so are there any creative excuses in the industry that you say no with
well like I said with the project that I'm busy in bhanera you just try to escape it त्यो आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ with like you said wardrobe or with okay I maybe I wouldn't stay in this hotel or maybe I wouldn't stay in that place भन्ने option चाहिँ I think नेपालमा कमै हुन्छ because we hardly have any
pretty honest very honest
very honest yeah I mean like that's it अनि wardrobe I most of the time you take your own wardrobe so do you have any choices for that I know there are times when I was provided with yeah many I have provided अनि त्यही नै ठुलो कुरा भइसक्यो त्यहाँ गएर मलाई यो कलर मन परेन उ कलर मन पर्दैन भनिराख्नु त is I think हाम्रोमा त्यो लेभलमा पुगेको छैन
like from the day you started to this day not many changes have happened जस्तो छ के मलाई चाहिँ हैन like I mean like भयो होला चेन्जेसहरु but then on in an operational level त्यो भनौं न वार्डरोब पनि आफैले लगिराख्नु पर्ने and this and that हैन remuneration दुनिया थरी कुराहरु
see त्यो के कुरा हो भने producer would always want to save his money producer होइन the financer किनकि उ त त्यहाँ पैसा लगानी गर्न र त्यहाँबाट व्यापार गर्नै आएको हो त्यहाँबाट फाइदा प्रफिट लिनै आएको होइन सो सकेसम्म कस्ट चाहिँ कसरी घटाउनेमै जान्छ
is it also because that we've not been able to grow ourselves to the market that we are exposed to or at least we have the potential to
not able to grow not able to understand and not having a vision as a financer किनकि उसले त्यो भएको पैसा एउटा पसलमा या कुनै बिजनेसमा खर्च गर्नुभन्दा हि इज सेइङ हि विल डु इन मुभिज फिल्म्स व्हिच अल्सो इज अ बिजनेस फर हिम सो त्यो डिरेक्टली त्यसरी नै लिइदिँदाखेरि ल वी कट अफ द आर्ट थिङ फ्रम देयर देन वी हेभ अ प्रब्लम
एउटा मुभी that you said no to and has turned out to be a big hit कुनै छ त्यस्तो भए
Oh yeah, many, yeah.
Oh?
Many bandale few, yeah, few.
Kun
few.
You want to name it, no?
No, I don't want to name it. But there are movies where I said like, oh, I don't think if I like it, this and that. Pachi, it won awards.
Did you regret it?
No, because watching Ali, I couldn't even watch 10-15 minutes of it.
But then it was a blockbuster.
It was a blockbuster, but it won awards and yeah, bhane थियो तर then I came to know ए कसरी हुँदो रहेछ blockbuster, कसरी award पाउँदो रहेछ भन्ने मात्र oh my god. I don't want to get into that.
But since there's a different dark side of the story too, every side has its bright and a dark side. Coming to this popular term called Nepotism, I know, which is generally, I don't know why is is related with movie industry or showbiz. I know, मलाई किनकि Nepotism त सबै ठाउँमा हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ. Since सायद आउला ठडाउनलाई showbiz सजिलो छ होला, it's already exposed. So तपाईलाई चाहिँ नेपोटिजम कतिको छ जस्तो लाग्छ हाम्रो नेपाली मुभी सेक्टरमा?
Well, this is a very critical मतलब कस्तो एकदमै त्यो क्वेशन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई किनभने नेपाल यतिकै सानो ठाउँ हैन र त्यति भनौँ न यो इन्डस्ट्री पनि त्यति प्रोफेसनली त्यति अगाडि छैन प्रोफेसनली सो यु चुज पिपल हुम यु टेन्ड टु नो लाइक फर इक्जाम्पल I'm not saying you are doing because of that, but why are you interviewing me? I'm sure you'll interview others also.
Yeah.
But in a way that we have context. Yeah. Like you said, we are family friends.
Yeah.
Your brother is a good friend of mine, so you know me. It's easy to approach me, and you give me, you come and.
But on that note, I know, and we are doing this like I'm 17th episode, okay? Yeah, no, 16.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, just clearing the air.
It's a bit easy for you to approach me.
Definitely.
Like अरूहरुलाई नै यो अप्रोच गर्नु पर्यो भने गाह्रो हुन्छ मैले नै भन्दै पहिला maybe you know I'm
totally.
free it's your corona times but with you I'm like okay जहिले गर्नु छ why not but एउटा जुन कन्ट्याक्ट क्रिएट छ नि so I think that works so it could be taken in a good way or a bad way अब फिल्ममै त्यो गराउने हो भने कतिवटा एक्जाम्पलै छ द्याट वी सी कतिवटा डिरेक्टरको फिल्महरू एक्टर्स डिरेक्टरको छोराछोरी एक्टरको छोराछोरी या प्रोड्युसको छोराछोरी आर गेटिङ वर्क डिस्पाइट एनी ट्यालेन्ट एन्ड देयर सो मेनी पिपल विथ ट्यालेन्टेड पिपल विथ ट्यालेन्ट दे आर जस्ट लाइक कामै नपाएर बसिरहेछ द्याट्स वे नेपोटिजम इज र कतिवटा ठाउँमा मान्छे एउटा स्ट्यान्ड एउटा ठाउँमा भएको एउटा पोजिसनमा भएकोले दे आर नट जस्ट काम मात्र होइन बिगारै पनि दिइरहेछ दोज आर अल्सो देयर दे क्यान प्ले अराउन्ड सेइङ with the what do you call it पैसा दिने कुरामा या यताउता remuneration या so त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई which is there अनि अब फाइदा उठाउने नउठाउने I mean that's everywhere not just here तर अब जुन बलिउडमा एकदमै कुरा निक्लिरहेछ यो किनकि हामी त्यो लेभलमा छैनौं त्यो लेभलमा भइरा छैन होला obviously तर भइ चाहिँ रहेछ
right
obviously
right so I want to talk about this thing in our podcast हैन जुन चाहिँ प्रायले धेरै कुरा गर्दैनन् होला or probably कुरा गरे पनि is not presented well के हैन जस्तै अब when a producer comes to you when a script writer comes to you or a director comes to you narrates the movie how is the finances how are the finances stock like how do the finance stock goes के कसरी पैसाको कुरा चाहिँ कसरी गरिन्छ like if someone is an aspiring actor or an actress हैन like पैसाको कुराहरु चाहिँ कसरी गरिन्छ त like एकदमै नेगोसिएसन हुन्छ कि is there a यो एक्टरको चाहिँ यस्तो खालको रिटर्न आउँछ भन्ने छ कि यो इन्डस्ट्रीमा कस्तो खालको चाहिँ छ नि एउटा मापदण्ड or के छ त यसमा what is the framework like
I don't know about others, but with me, I'll talk about myself. That I say, this is what I quote, and this is what I expect for Bunny. So, I say the director or the producer, this is what I have. अनि it also depends on at times depends on the script, the story, what is the motive behind it, the character also, because many times we are doing कहिले काहीँ social काम which is like which will समाजको लागि त्यो गरिरहेको छौँ भने maybe okay I will be bit okay हुन्छ यसको लागि म यति मात्र लिन्छु, this is how we work it out, budget धेरै छैन, अब whoever producer will come, they will obviously come to you saying budget छैन.
That is what I get told every time.
They don't want to say that oh हाम्रो budget धेरै छ जति पनि खर्च गर्छौँ भने त्यो हुँदै हुँदैन.
मलाई पनि इभेन्ट्सहरु गर्दाखेरि हैन एमसी गर्दाखेरि त्यो अलग लाइक बजेट छैन कहिले चाहिँ बजेट हुन्छ त तिमीहरुको
कहिले हुँदैन, because that's how you do business. That's again business part. So you know so that's how we work. But if now I hear the story, if it's a commercial movie or it's a movie that you are doing a social के भन्छ एउटा त्यो गर्न लागेको हो कि भनेर then you say accordingly. अब कतिजनाको त रेटै यति भन्दा छ गरेछ, अनि कतिजनाले फेक रेट दिइरहेछ.
अब दाइ तपाईको एकजना साथी प्रतीक, the one who played in Loot, he's a teacher right now.
Yeah, he's a teacher.
And I got taught by him last semester, last session. अनि उहाँले लुटको धेरै कुरा गर्नुहुन्थ्यो कि.
Okay, so
I'm not naming this and that भनेर हैन, तर मैले सुइको लगाइसके तपाईलाई हैन. कुनै पनि इनिशियल मुभी जब प्रिक्वल आउँछ त्यसपछि सिक्वल आउँछ नि. अब प्रिक्वल गर्दाखेरि त सिक्वल भनेर त थाहा हुँदैन नि त आउँछ आउँदैन के ठेगाना हैन. तर कुनै कुनै मुभीको सिक्वल पनि आउँछ नि त. And then you come to say like okay that was the prequel and this is the sequel भनेर. So प्रिक्वल गर्ने बेला सायद बजेट X होला, X amount, जहाँ चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई ल बजेट कम छ whatever हैन XYZ अमाउन्ट तोक्ला अनि तपाईहरुले चार्ज गर्नु होला बुझेर, understanding the framework and understanding everything, economics and सबै कुराहरु फ्याक्टर्स काउन्टिङ गरेर. नाउ अब सिक्वल बनिन्छ के, चल्यो फिल्म सिक्वल बन्छ हैन. त्यति बेला प्रोड्युसरहरुको चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ तपाईहरुलाई अप्रोच गर्ने बेला ओके कर्मा you did a big favor to us during the prequel, so sequel मा चाहिँ here's the check भनेर पनि आउँछ कि आउँदैन?
Just one example, right? Which I'll never forget also. Loot गर्दाखेरि we didn't have much budget. हामीले अब Nishal also was one of the producers, being the director as well. अनि उले त्यति बेला थियो पैसा धेरै छैन, this is something. अनि त्यो स्क्रिप्ट हेरेर थाहा भइसक्यो थियो कि we are doing something new than usual thing what नेपाली मुभीमा भइराछ भन्ने कुरा. And सुरुमा when we signed we didn't get much. ठिक ठिकै सबैजनाले पैसा पायो, ठिक ठिकै पायो, त्यो भयो, उनीहरुले नयाँ गरिरहेको थियो. तर what he had promised is पछि यदि चल्यो के भयो भने म तपाईहरुलाई थपेर दिन्छु भनेर. obviously फिल्म चल्यो, मतलब सुपर डुपर हिट भयो, पैसा पनि आयो, पछि दियो पैसा पनि. अब कतिले अब भइसक्यो, अब के दिनुपर्ने कारण पनि थिएन बिकज साइन गरेछ नि, के पनि गरेछ छैन नि त. तर पछि he did give to everyone, अनि which is a good thing. तर सबैमा त्यस्तो हुँदैन. अब साइन गर्यो, बजेट छैन भने गर्यो, साइन गर्यो, पछि फ्लप भयो भने त पुरै सिद्धो हैन, मतलब चलेन भने त सिद्धो. चल्यो भने चाहिँ या दिने चलन चाहिँ हदपत्त छैन बिकज सिद्धो. अब
माग्ने चलन छ कि छैन?
No, I am not because I don't want to go around saying ए तिम्रो फिल्म त चल्यो मलाई पैसा दियो त, म त्यो चाहिँ गरेको छैन. तर पछि चाहिँ के अलिकति त्यो चाहिँ के हुन्छ भने यत्रो फिल्म चल्यो पनि यत्रो काम गरे पनि अलिकति पनि मतलब हुन्छ नि, मतलब गरेन भने त्यो हुन्छ. त्यो पछि चाहिँ अर्को फिल्ममा चाहिँ काम गर्ने कि नगर्ने त्यो चाहिँ त्यो पछि चाहिँ 10 चोटी सोचिन्छ.
ओके दाइ, अब फिल्महरुको बारे अब भनौं न, मैले स्वरूप पनि मेरो एकदमै राम्रो साथी हो हजुर, अनि हिज कम आउट एन्ड ओपनली सेड दैट कतिजना प्रोड्युसरसँग त मेरो पैसै उठाउन बाँकी छ भनेर पनि भनिरहेछ. हजुरको पनि छ?
ए अभियसली लाइक कसो नहोला, मैले भएको नाममा त लिनु मिल्छ भने म 10 जनाको नाम मैले लिदिन्थे, तर आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु टेक नेम्स.
दाइ डु यु कल देम, डु दे पिक योर फोन अप नाउ? अहिले पनि फोन गर्दाखेरि के
कतिवटामा चाहिँ आई हेभ स्टप्ड कलिङ बिकज के भने जस्तो हुन्छ, अनि कतिवटामा चाहिँ या आई स्टिल लाइक त्यो भइरहेको छ, उनीहरू पनि गाह्रो भइरहेको होला. अब आई डोन्ट नो व्हाट टु से यो कुरामा चाहिँ बिकज
साइन गरेको त्यो पेपरको के महत्त्व भएन नि त दाइ, लाइक लिगली गरेको अथवा व्हाटएभर
हैन त्यो महत्त्व पनि भएन. प्लस अब कहाँ गयो त त्यो कागज लिएर म कहाँ जाउँ, मुद्दा कहाँ चलाउँ,
उल्टो केसमै बेसी जाने हो कि रेमिनेन्ट
म अरु पैसा खर्च गर्नु पर्यो, त्यो फेरि आउने हो कि हैन, इन्भेस्ट अफ टाइम. एन्ड देन बट आई थिंक आई एम नट डुइङ जस्टिस फर द other generations to come. तर I think मैले त्यसमा मैले पैसा खर्च नगरेर टाइम खर्च नगरे पनि I have think that at least I should talk about it. यस्तो हुन्छ नि, you be careful भनेर चाहिँ भन्नुसम्म चाहिँ I think मेरो दायित्व हो.
हजुर, अब तपाईँको भाइ कुन्दुन पनि फिल्ममा लाग्न थालिसक्यो. We've been usually inspired by you and group Raymond Dai, and I've been inspired from my father as well, हैन. तर दाइ एउटा security भन्ने छैन. Do you feel for your brother who is getting into this film line के? Do you like warn him? Do you tell him अब गरि पनि रहेको छ, राम्रो काम पनि निकालिरहेको छ, हैन? What do you feel एकदमै अलिकति worried for him? Because scenes are not changing.
No, worried भन्दा पनि what I've been being practical and not just to him but other aspiring actors or artists or younger generation is that you have to have other source of income as well to sustain and to move ahead. Okay, हैन मलाई के पनि छैन, यही गर्ने हो, मलाई बाइक पनि किन्नु छैन, गाडी किन्नु छैन, मलाई कहीँ घुम्नु छैन, यही हो भने चाहिँ ओके, जस्ट डु द्याट. मलाई इच्छा खाएर पुग्छ भने त अर्कै कुरा हो. तर इट्स ह्युमन डिजायर्स एन्ड इट डजन्ट,
it's nothing.
मलाई यस्तो टी सर्ट लाउनु पर्छ, मलाई घडी लाउनु पर्छ, चस्मा लाउनु पर्छ, and there's nothing wrong with it. I want to go
lifestyle.
Yeah, I want to go roam around the world. I want to visit different places, which is my interest. I want to have a bike, then I want to do a bike tour. भन्ने एउटा सबैजनाको फरक इन्ट्रेस्ट हुन्छ. सो त्यो फुलफिल गर्ने हो भने obviously you need money. Money कहाँबाट आउँछ? You have to
generate sources.
अब फिल्मबाटै आइरहेछ पाइरहेछ भने well and good for you, but if not then you better find other sources where you get your income from.
Okay, so the income कै कुरा गर्यौं हैन. अब income भनेर the place we are shooting at is Momoking, which holds a legacy in itself. It took a break, like a 15 years break, and it's back at Patan, Durbar Square. वास्तवमा खासरी सुट चाहिँ माथि गर्नु मन थियो हैन, तर आवाजदेखि लिएर घामदेखि लिएर पुरा कारणले गर्दाखेरि हामीहरु यहाँ छौं, त्यही पनि राम्रो छ. The backdrop is beautiful. The person I'm next to is handsome as hell, and the host, हैन दाइ, host पनि के कम छैन हैन, भाइ नै हो करो दाइको. अब this business of yours, service industry, hospitality, it's a hotel as well, हैन? यो बिल्डिङ एन्ड हाम्रो थापाहिटीमा पाटनमा पनि अर्को प्रपर्टी छ, राइट दाइ? अनि हाम्रो तेज भवन जुन चाहिँ लाजिमपाटमा रहेको छ, त्यहाँ पनि दाइको प्रपर्टी रहेको छ, होटल रहेको छ. Now we've been hit hard. म पनि टुरिज्म सेक्टरमै छु, so we've been hit hard, हैन दाइ? अब एक्टिङ गरोस् वा व्यापार गरोस्, पानीको मुहानहरू जति खोलेको थियो दाइ हैन, धाराहरू जति खोलेका थिए सुक्न थालिसके. अब यस्तो टाइममा हैन, मिलेनियल्सहरुको चाहिँ हामीहरुको कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि सोचे चाँडै फ्रस्ट्रेट हुने के दाइ, मैले देखेको. Because म पनि यो मिडियामा लागेको 8.5 वर्ष भइसक्यो हेर्दै दाइ हैन. अब कतिपय कुरा वर्क गर्छ, कतिपय कुरा वर्क गर्दैन. टच वुड अहिलेसम्म वर्क भइरहेछ, तुनकाइरहेछु, लगिरहेछु जसो तसो गरेर. अब चाहिँ के त दाइ, like how do we take ourselves ahead? What like message do you want to give it to the people?
Oh well, yes, अब I have been fortunate भन्छु, हुन्छ नि, काठमाडौँमा बसेर it's not my business but my family business. My dad and uncle is doing this, be it Hotel Hiranya or be it Momoking. Yes, I help them promote it, I help them हुन्छ नि कहिले काहीँ यताउता गर्नलाई I help them. तर अहिले आएर चाहिँ I think it's high time. म पहिलेदेखि नै भन्थेँ र ड्याडले पनि मलाई भनिरहनु भएको थियो, लाइक मेबी अब अरु के गर्दा पनि हुन्छ टाइम. I mean, according with movies and theater, which is my passion, yes. So now I think it's the right time and maybe the high time also to start something that will generate income for you besides theater and movies. So yes, now I also have thought maybe I should invest in business. फेरि कस्तो छ भने my dad is not going to easily hand over to me saying ल छोरा गरी खा भनेर, because he's not the type of person. I have to work for it भन्ने चाहिँ I'm clear about it. So त्यही कुरामा र अहिलेको जुन सिचुएसन 6 महिना 7 महिना लकडाउन र अब कति जाने पनि थाहा छैन हैन, त्यो सिचुएसन सबै हेरेर चाहिँ I'm thinking maybe I'll have to start a business, be it whatever. So I think I'll start right from here, Patan, भनेर चाहिँ सोचिरहेको छु र अब अरूहरूलाई पनि मैले मेरो साथीहरू एक्टर साथीहरूलाई मैले कुरा गरिरहेको थिएँ अब त फिल्म बनाउने त आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ हलमा देखाउने कहिले हो सो मेबी वी सुड बी नट ओन्ली डिपेन्डेन्ट अन मुभिज स्पेसली भनेर चाहिँ कुरा भएको थियो अरूले पनि हो बरु मिलेर के गरौँ त भनेर पनि सुझावहरू दिनुभएको छ होइन एन्ड आई थिङ्क आइम गोइङ टु स्टार्ट समथिङ अब एकदमै छिटै नै भनेर सोचिरहेको छु
I know your grandfather's background, I know your father's background, I know your background, obviously. So you're from a business family,
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah.
And त्यसपछि अब has that business DNA like grown in you or sprouted in you? Is it like giving you kick from inside that Karma, let's do this. Okay, Karma, invest here, invest there.
I think I will not know it unless I do it, which I have not. Okay, Atticma, I had a bit of share before. Raymond, Namrata, and other friends, we were together there. I'm no more part of that anymore.
How was that experience, like, to be investing into something and seeing it grow as a brand and now not being part of it?
No, कस्तो पनि हो भने we were a bunch of friends के पनि थिएन so we was like अब लाजिबाटमा मेरो ठाउँ थियो so like
and it was literally attic.
Yeah, it's literally attic we just let's just do something भनेर सुरु गरेको हो हैन so now it has I think grown a lot and धेरै माथि पनि पुगिसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ
13 वर्ष भइसक्यो त हैन 13 14 वर्ष
भइसक्यो so I thought like I'm just investing on it and त्यो भने I think I'm done भनेर I moved on though we are very good friends we still have Raymond Namata everyone who is there involved हैन र like I said मेरो पर्सनल त्यसो एक्सपिरियन्स त्यसरी नभएको आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ तर त्यो भन्दैमा पनि before when Momoking was open when I was 20-25 years back when I was just कति अब 10-12 years old त्यति बेला चाहिँ म मिलेको बेला छुट्टी बेला म गएर एज अ क्यासियर आई युज टु सिट अब 12-13 वर्ष अब चाहिँ म चेन दिन सिकेको बेला ड्याडले मलाई राख्थ्यो अनि युज टु गिभ मी 50 रुपिस पर डे त्यो गरेको कारण र गर्ने भनेको स्याटरडे सन्डे छुट्टीको बेला हुने आई इन्जोयड इट हुन्छ नि भएन कोक दिने पेप्सी दिने मोमो अर्डर लिने I enjoy doing that. So, त्यो experience and you see, okay, attic but go through, going through attic, and now dad starting the hotel and everything. In a way, I have, I wouldn't say I have in the blood or I have in the gene, but the experience that I see, त्यो अब मैले स्कुलमा गएर बिजनेस नपढे पनि यसले चाहिँ मलाई हेल्प गरेको छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ एन्ड आई एम यो कुराले गरेर आई एम रेडी टु ओपन अप माई ओन भेन्चर.
Okay, Karma, since we're talking about money and stuff, one of the important factors that we millennials miss out on, at least the young millennials, millennials is the saving part. Kati save garni, kasari garni. How do you take this factor of saving as?
Well, for a long time, I think I didn't think of it because jati pani income I was making it through my movies. I was spending it mostly traveling.
Okay.
मलाई खाना लुगा भन्दा पनि travel भने पनि okay I need to save money. That's why I saved to buy a bike. Then I saved to travel around here and there. हैन त्यो भइरहेको थियो. अहिले आज चाहिँ I have realized okay अलिअलि ठाउँ पनि घुमिसकेँ. So now अब अलिकति सेभ गरेर I need to invest भन्ने कुरामा म सचेत हुन थालेको छु. So yeah, I'm in the process of saving and also planning to invest. So saving is a must. Without saving, how do I invest money? Because I have a source of income, right? Otherwise, loan लिनु पर्ने हुन्छ. त्यो लोन लिएर फेरि इन्ट्रेस्ट हो त्यो यताउता you never know how it will go. So yeah, because I want to invest in things, I have been saving and I think now I'm ready to invest as well.
सेभिङ्स भनेर छ नि बिकज अफ कोभिड आई हेभ रियलाइज द्याट छ नि सायद 2 वर्षलाई कामै नगरे पनि लिभिङ एक्सपेन्सेसलाई चाहिँ पुग्ने गरिकन सेभिङ्स हुनुपर्ने रहेछ कि मलाई चाहिँ फिल भएको कुरा म नत्र देयर वाज अलवेज दिस ह्युज क्वेसन फर मी द्याट सेभिङ गरेर कति गर्ने त के को लागि गर्ने त सेभिङ त सेभिङ बट देन पर्पस भयो भने पो हुन्छ नि त एउटा छ नि एउटा डिटर्मिनेसन हुन्छ नि त
कस्तो when you are young I think you have that एकदमै मलाई
carefree
you are moving on त्यो गरेछ उ गरेछ पैसा खर्च गरेछ अलिकति म्याच्योर भएपछि चाहिँ then I think you start realizing सेभिङ गरेर यसलाई त डबल गर्न मिल्दो रहेछ नि त इन्भेस्ट गर्न मिल्दो रहेछ त भने त्यो भएपछि कन्सियस भएपछि चाहिँ यु स्टार्ट सेभिङ
हो
I think so. I think that is त्यो फेजबाट म बुझिरहेको छु
मलाई चाहिँ कोभिडले
and obviously now with COVID धेरै जनालाई पक्कै पनि त्यो अब इन्कमै नभएपछि एटलिस्ट आई वुड बी इन्भेस्टिङ माई सेभिङ समवेयर ओ मेरो सेभिङले गरेर आई वुड बी डुइङ समथिङ भन्ने त्यो रियलाइजेसन त पक्कै भयो होला धेरैलाई
बिकज ड्युरिङ ड्युरिङ यो के भन्छ अर्थक्वेक एन्ड इम्बार्गो जब डामाडोल भयो त्यो माई फादर वाज सेइङ द्याट हेर त्यति बेला एटलिस्ट यति बचाएर नराखेको भए कति गाह्रो हुन्थ्यो त सबैलाई मनी इज अ बिग फ्याक्टर भनेर त्यो बेला भन्नुभएको मलाई त्यति बेला मैले त्यति साह्रो सिरियसली लिइनँ कि दाइ
नो फेरि अर्को कुरा बिजनेस वाइजमा पनि के हो भने लाइक वाट माई ड्याड अल्सो टेल्स मी इज द्याट ओके यु क्यान सेभ अ लट अफ मनी एन्ड पुट इन द ब्याङ्क होइन त्यो पनि गर्न सकिन्छ बट यु आर गिभिङ अ मनी टु समन एल्स इन्स्टेड अफ जस्ट युजिङ इट फर यर सेल्फ इन्भेस्टिङ इन फर यर सेल्फ भन्नेमा पनि एउटा लेसन हो सो इट्स डिपेन्ड्स अन हाउ मच मनी यु हेभ अभियसली एन्ड हाउ डु यु वान्ट टु युज इट भन्ने कुरा हो
यो मनी भन्ने कुराले हजुरलाई कतिको मोटिभेट गर्छ
वेल आई थिङ्क अब काम गरिरहेकै पहिला त आई स्टार्टेड एज अ सेड इन द बिगिनिङ द्याट एउटा प्यासन आई डोन्ट नो वाट रिटर्न विल आई गेट म यो ठाउँमा पुगौँ भनेर मैले गरेको होइन भनेर मैले भने त्यो भन्दा भन्दै एज टाइम वेन्ट आई रियलाइज द्याट जे गर्नको लागि पनि पैसा त चाहियो मलाई ल अब अहिले नै भनौँ आई वान्ट टु गो रोम अराउन्ड म थाइल्यान्ड भोकेसनको लागि जानु पऱ्यो भने त पैसा चाहियो मलाई पैसा मन पर्दैन मलाई पैसा चाहिँदैन भनेर त हुँदैन ओके यु कुड से money doesn't के भन्छ ड्राइभ मी ओ मनी डजन्ट म पैसाको लागि काम गरे होइन भनेर भन्न सक्छौ होला तर अल्टिमेटली एट द एन्ड अफ द डे यु वान्ट रिटर्न लाइक फर इक्जाम्पल वाइ आर वी डुइङ दिस I see that my business will boom. Your podcast will get त्यो एक हिसाबले त्यही त हो नि that's why you're interviewing me or
I'm selling content
you're selling at the end of the day it's all about sustainability so I think it's very important मलाई पैसा मन पर्दैन म पैसाको लागि काम गरे होइन भनेर भन्नु चाहिँ या when you are starting young बच्चामा like I used to say as a passion म थिएटरमा त गर्छु म मुभी गर्दिनँ भनेर भन्नु ठिक होला तर as you mature त्यो हुँदैन तर earlier you realize I think the better
दाइ कस्तो
wow magic
hills and clouds people दामी रङ लाग्यो मलाई पोलो टी-शर्ट रबिनले जो सही लगाइदिएछ दाइ
and you like it is made in Nepal right
this is made in Nepal दाइ एकदमै लकडाउनमा सुरु गरेको केटाहरूले कम्पनी I guess हामीलाई पनि सपोर्ट गरिराख्नु भएको छ
very good I think arko concept that is very much going around after lockdown after you ke bhancha the blockade and this and that we should use our own products bhanne chahi ekdamai tyo bhaira cha haina made in Nepal so I'm happy that young people they are coming up with such things
and speaking of Nepali product we are in Momoking
are we
haina so this is the the famous momo of Momoking in Patan Durbar Square कृष्ण मन्दिरको ठ्याक्क पछाडि आइ हुन्छ टक्क लाएर मोमोकिङमा with the view माथिको rooftop view is superb like do you enjoy yourself does it help you to pacify yourself when you're on the roof and enjoying the culture and
yes अब like I grew up यही Patan area मै हैन मामा घर यही हो मेरो so यता चाहिँ जति पनि whenever I come I just can't have enough of it be it the places and the people that I see around and त्यसको माथि पनि the rooftop that we have here I think is one of the best views that we have so I love sitting up with my friends get a chill beer and momos and food I enjoy the heritage yeah
धेरैजनालाई यस्तो मौका पाउँदैन क्या आफ्नै रुट्स जहाँबाट आफू भनौँ न जर्मिनेट भयो अथवा भनौँ न जहाँबाट हुर्कियो त्यहीँ बसेर काम गर्न पाउने संसार घुम्दा घुम्दै पनि त्यही ठाउँमा फर्केर आउने होइन अनि जस्ट टु बी सो क्लोज टु द हेरिटेज त्यस्तो मौका सबै अथवा भनौँ न त्यस्तो खालको फर्च्युन सबैमा हुँदैन नि
I have to consider myself lucky र कतिजना मेरो बाहिर विदेशमा बसेको साथीहरूले पनि भन्छ ओ यस्तो ठाउँमा बसिरहेछ यार आई एम जेलस भनेर भन्छ अब उनीहरू अब अमेरिका या अस्ट्रेलियाको कुन कुनामा कहाँ अनकन्ट्रोल ठाउँमा बसिरहेको होला एटलिस्ट लाइक म मेरै हेरिटेजमा वेयर with my people without a fear of not knowing other people right without in discrimination I can be here and dukkale त्यो पनि एउटा कस्तो भने अचिभमेन्टै हो जस्तो लाग्छ
right speaking of culture now you know how to speak Newa language you've done films you've acted in music videos right you've somewhat always promoted through your social medias too that you know you've always showcased ke bhairach Patan ma culturally pani do you believe in consciously believe in preserving culture consciously
very much and what I also believe is this is us not just our history or our past but this is us and this is our future because if you look internationally pani धेरै जस्तो ठाउँहरुमा I've been to a few places not all तर यस्तो rich history छैन कि not just history but besides history the culture that we have that we practice every day त्यो छैन के त्यस्तो so I think we are very very fortunate that हाम्रो बाउबाजेले यस्तो बनाइदियो र now it's our duty to preserve it अनि move ahead because कतिजना foreigners they come from कहाँबाट just to see these things हैन यो हाम्रो आँखा अगाडि छ हाम्रै अगाडि छ र हामीले कतिवटा ठाउँमा हामीले बिर्सिरा जस्तो लाग्छ कि that we have or we don't realize that we have something so
so much to give and so much to share to the world.
My dad who was in America for 10 years he tells me that America basera he realized the importance of Patan Durbar Square or the monuments that we have America basera because one of his professor talked about it in his book about one of the Durbar squares about the importance of it and then he realized oh yeah and then he came back 10 years and he's now doing business here now we are fortunate enough okay he's being able to do business somewhere just beside or behind or nearby the World Heritage Site I know it's the important to realize it that हामी पनि केही कम छैनौं है हामी पनि विदेशीहरु भन्दा कम छैनौं फर एक्जाम्पल 16th 18th सेन्चुरीमा जब अमेरिका फर्म भएको थियो 18th सेन्चुरीमा we were much more developed हामी डेभलप भएर हाम्रोमा पानी आउने ढुङ्गे धारादेखि लिएर बहालहरु where people were staying in a community देखि लिएर सबै थियो के so हामी केही कम छैनौं र हामीले अझै but it's up to us now the younger generation to realize that and take it forward
okay because I don't see many of the millennials speaking their own mother tongue I know language is dying sort of कुरा खाली नेवार कम्युनिटी को मात्र हैन कुरा विभिन्न अरु कम्युनिटी कै कुरा गर्ने हो भने पनि you don't see people actually talking in their mother tongue हैन तामाङ तमु धेरै लिम्बू हैन मगर whichever we go for म त्यति बोलेको देख्दिन के अनि मलाई चाहिँ I wish they talked in their own mother tongue so that you know the culture preserves and as language prospers so does the civilization
right
and so मलाई चाहिँ त्यस्तो लाग्छ के now we are in Patan you've started two amazing properties in Patan invested heavily your family has invested heavily in Patan Patan is booming as a heritage city it is a heritage city but it is coming up as a heritage platform where people come and they can actually they're selling rooms every house other house is coming up as a heritage home how do you see tourism booming in the upcoming years because yaha sell गर्ने rooms are not like you know सानो तिनो रेटमा नि त यहाँ त you are trying to put out this sell the culture in an exclusive rate
yes त्यही कारणले we are in Patan पहिला सुरुमा त र the thing that we are selling here is not the rooms okay it's the heritage it's the monuments that we are selling it to the tourists here र most of the tourists who come to Nepal what we have to know is they come to see this Patan is a very good example we started much later जस्तो लाग्छ र there are many other hotels that they have already started and they are there's a Sotama or
Yeah,
many
yeah.
places and that is what I think humans are interested on, to know the history and to know the culture and because these are very old, when people could not even imagine like these kind of things is there. But if you just go around Patan, my dad, he even takes his guests for a walk, होइन. अनि हामीले जब देख्छौँ कि these were they were not even statues, there's just a stone where you worship, or there's a place there where you, when there was no fire, you could take coals and make fire in your homes, होइन. त्यस्तो त्यस्तो ठाउँहरू लग्दाखेरि चाहिँ नट जस्ट द फरेनर्स, आई थिङ्क हामी नेपालीहरू नै विल बी सक्ड, ओहो यहाँ यस्तो ठाउँ पनि छ. अब मै पाटनमा भएर मलाई 5 वर्ष अगाडिसम्म पनि कतिवटा ठाउँहरू थाहा नै थिएन कि द इम्पोर्टेन्स अफ इट. देखाएको थिएँ होला तर वाट वाट के हो कसो हो यसको महत्त्व के हो भनेर थाहा थिएन. नाउ आई कम टु नो एन्ड आई एम टेलिङ अदर्स द्याट यस्तो ठाउँ पनि छ उस्तो. एन्ड त्यसको ब्याकग्राउन्ड हिस्ट्री बुझ्दाखेरि कतिवटा ठाउँमा पिपल आर सक्ड, ओ वाउ यस्तो थियो उस्तो थियो भनेर र यसरी गर्थ्यो. सो आई थिङ्क त्यसको लागि हामी यङ्स्टर्सहरू वी निड टु मुभ अराउन्ड, वी निड टु सी, वी निड टु बी मोर इन्ट्रेस्टेड हुन्छ नि अन आवर ओन हेरिटेज बिसाइड्स जस्ट बिङ अन फेसबुक, इन्स्टाग्राम or टिकटक हुन्छ नि, विच इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन अ वे, yes, but I think okay, using those social medias to promote our things will be.
That was exactly what I was directing you to.
I get that.
You have a huge following on Instagram, Facebook ma pani, but then you're not so active on Facebook as you're on Instagram, right? Don't you think that culturally and commercially, tapaiko films or to keep your brand up, because Karma भन्ने बित्तिकै everyone knows that he is an actor, he does films, he does hospitality too, but तपाईँले त्यसलाई अझै have you thought of taking it onto the next level, like being a little bit more active in there, or like do you or probably do you take social media for granted? कस्तो हो यो?
No, मैले त्यही रियलाइज गरेर नै आई थिङ्क आई हेभ नट डिएक्टिभेटेड माई फेसबुक एन्ड इन्स्टाग्राम टिल नाउ. फेसबुक इज भेरी पर्सनल टु मी होइन, तर आई रियलाइज वाट यु आर सेयिङ अल्सो. I still have Facebook and Instagram because I can promote my movies, obviously, which is also marketed, poster allowance त्यो हुन्छ. But besides that, what helps me is to promote my theater, which is एकदमै movies जस्तो promote गर्नको लागि budget पनि हुँदैन. So once I put in Instagram or Facebook, hundreds of people know about it, होइन. त्यसरी that's the only reason I have. Now I've got many suggestions, and like you are also suggesting me to have other social media platforms, be it TikTok or maybe I don't know whatever is there.
TikTok को एकदमै notion गलत छ के मान्छेहरुमा, the way I felt it. It's not just going out there and dancing onto a song or anything.
No, I realize that it's not that.
You can put up content that you find yourself close to.
No, I absolutely. And I am I'm not saying I'm against the social medias. It has its pros and cons. आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ, तर मैले कन्सहरु पनि धेरै देखाएको छु र प्रोजहरु पनि धेरै देखाएको छु हैन. But if as a public figure, if I have to use it, obviously I'll use to promote my movies or theater. But at the same time, yes, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, I can be promoting my things or others products also, which I do at times. So if it helps them, then why not? But the thing is with social media, it's very tricky, that I don't want to be spending
so much of time there.
So much of my time and getting addicted to it, and there's so much of cons to it, and I feel like I don't want to be part of it, because there's so much other things that one should be doing or I should be doing besides अहिलेको टाइममा flying kites, त्यो social media मा हुनु भन्दा, or traveling or reading a book.
When you fly kite and you put it on social media, you're probably getting the culture out and encouraging the people to go out up on the roof and fly kites.
Yes, maybe 50% will do that, but the rest 50% will just watch that and satisfy themselves. होइन सो लाइक प्रोज एन्ड कन्स यो कुरा गरेर साध्य हुँदैन जस्तो लाग्छ तर के चाहिँ हो भने धेरैजना फोनमा झुन्डेकै छ कि द्याट्स द प्रब्लम टु बी फ्रेङ्क यो फोनमा इफ आई क्यान जस्ट गो होल डे बिहान उठेरदेखि बेलुका युट्युबमा भिडियो हेरेर या फेसबुकमा अरूले के गरेर चाहिँ हेरेर अनि त्यसले गरेर आई थिङ्क मोस्ट अफ द टाइम most of the youngsters are comparing themselves with others, their friends or be it the celebrities and saying and emotionally up and down hune chances चाहिँ धेरै छ I have always been clear about this र भर्खरै Netflix को social dilemma भन्ने त्यो हेरेपछि चाहिँ I'm like yes they are yes me being a public figure I want to promote my things and I want to attract people yes but at the same time the people who are getting indulged to it ani getting affected by it ani aileko chenma like the rates of suicides that has gone up katijana is also blaming the social media haina because they can see every corner of life their good friends doing this and that and you are not privileged to do that and they are depressed they think they are not going anywhere and they are ending their lives about ending their life to the end point ma bhayo but they are not just being obviously they herera mancheru I'm sure they are getting inspired also to do something and come up haina so there has to be a balance त्यो चाहिँ पक्कै पनि हो
लाइक सो यो मोबाइलमा झुन्डुनबाट तपाईँले चाहिँ अब यु डु मेडिटेसन पनि होइन यु इन्डल्ज यर सेल्फ इन अ लट अफ एक्टिभिटिज होइन यु रिड बुक्स यु वाच मुभिज एन्ड अल्सो यु गो फर साइक्लिङ वान्स अ विक द्याट्स प्रिटी हार्ड कोर साइक्लिङ होइन मैले पहिलादेखि नै तपाईँको स्टोरीहरू सबै फलो नै गरिरहेको छु वाट मोटिभेट्स यु टु be an outdoor person or you know ekdam yoga meditation bhaneko ta I mean like it requires a lot of dedication ni ta haina
and it's all about mero kamma chai because I'm an actor I need to be physically fit bhanne tyo afai ठाउँमा छ र as time went by I realized that you need to be mentally fit as well that's where comes meditation yeah सो त्यो दुईटालाई चाहिँ मैले अहिले सँगसँगै लाने त्यो गरिरहेको छु ओके आई साइकल आई डु आई वर्कआउट त्यो आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ प्लस ओके मेडिटेट अनि द्याट हेल्प्स मी मोर फोकस मोर कन्सन्ट्रेटेड मोर डेडिकेटेड टुवर्ड्स वाट आई वान्ट टु अचिभ वाट आई वान्ट टु डु इन लाइफ होइन अब त्यसको लागि ओके आई हेभ टु रिड अ बुक आई वाच मुभिज ओर आई हेभ टु ट्राभल देन ओके आई हेभ टु भने त्यसमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क इट्स अ ब्यालेन्स लाइक आई सेड सोसियल मिडिया चलाउँदै नचलाऊ भनेर भन्दिनँ होइन बट दे हेज टु अभियसली बी एन ब्यालेन्स अनि टाइम टु डु इट त्यसै गरी लाइफमा पनि यु हेभ टु बी फिजिकली फिट अभियसली एन्ड मेन्टली फिट एज वेल मेन्टली फिट भएर फिजिकली फिट नभएर पनि हुँदैन र फिजिकली फिट भएर मेन्टली वेल नभएर पनि हुँदैन सो दोज इट हेज टु गो साइड बाई साइड
Alright, it was an amazing conversation, you know, it's never enough to talk to you because you're full of ideas and opinion and, you know, you're full of experiences, right? Travel pani त्यतिकै गर्नु भएको छ, filmsहरु पनि त्यतिकै खेल्नु भएको छ, you've got plans that will probably take you to the next dimension of your life जहाँ चाहिँ you feel more, you know, stable in a way.
I hope so.
But then that is only a loop जस्तो लाग्छ कि त स्टेबिलिटी भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ you know you keep on moving and moving and moving and moving
oh yeah I'm like I don't know I don't think if there is anything stable huncha bhanera you just it happens and there are things that happens that you don't want unwanted things like over your corona who wanted it to happen and who wanted it to happen this long and now we don't have any kaile ke huncha bhanne tha chaina aba ke bholi lockdown ho ki arko hafta lockdown ho ki over tha chaina so you have to always be prepared to it like okay there is fear but be ready to face the fear and move ahead
all right so we have some gift for you right? So if you could have that
wow I love gifts I love anything that comes for free
who does not like I'm loving this t-shirt all right so this is Hills and Clouds our sponsor and this one is for you and so this packaging can be reused and also there is a bookmark inside because you love reading books.
Oh wow!
So there's a bookmark. You can always you know bookmark it.
Hills and Clouds.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. I even love it more because it's made in Nepal.
Yeah?
Can I open
Sure,
it
sure,
and have a
sure.
look?
Please do. So this is the bookmark.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. Oh wow, that's nice.
ठीक छ दाइ?
I love it.
Yeah? Alright. Makes me, feel okay. Yes, the job's
Thank you so
done right. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Dai. Thank you so much for your time, Dai.
Thank you,
Once
Jay.
again. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the warm hospitality in
No
this
problem.
amazing place.
No
And I hope, things get better and your business booms and
Thank you so
all of us,
Thank you.
get to come here and enjoy ourselves more and
Yeah.
more. Alright.
लास्टमा त्यही ह्याप्पी दसैँ पनि आउनु लाग्छ आउनुहोस् चङ्गा उडाउनुहोस् यहाँ चङ्गा उडाउने ठाउँ पनि छ यता होइन भने घरबाट चङ्गा उडाउनुहोस् धेरै मोबाइल खेलाएर नबस्नुहोस् द्याट विल बी माई सुझाव
Alright, with that, this is me, Jay Pradhan, signing off. Thank you so much, Karma, once
Thank you.
again. And as always, people, let that heart beat. For if you let it beat, it'll take you to all the wonderful places. Ciao.